This is Funny to Informing.
Welcome. We thank you for listening with us today. We ask that you please stow away and secure all important items. There are no emergency exits. So, just sit back, relax, fasten your earbuds, and enjoy.
Coming to you from sunny Orlando, Florida, this is Funny to Informing.
Welcome. We thank you for listening with us today. We ask that you please stow away and secure all important items. There are no emergency exits. So, just sit back, relax, fasten your earbuds, and enjoy.
Coming to you from sunny Orlando, Florida, this is Funny to Informing.
Welcome. We thank you for listening with us today. We ask that you please stow away and secure all important items. There are no emergency exits. So, just sit back, relax, fasten your earbuds, and enjoy.
Coming to you from sunny Orlando, Florida, this is Funny to Informing.
All right, so we are here for episode 101.
One. Jinx.
Now, we're not starting that early.
All right.
We're not starting that early. We put that in the first 100 episodes, and now it's gone.
Oh, we're going to kill that?
No, you can't help.
I knew we weren't going to kill that.
There's
Never.
nothing you can do about it. I'm John. That's Chris Pizza Peisenberg Coleman. This is Funny to Informing, and if this is your first time listening, which we have teamed up with the Amplified Network, and they're available.
Maybe it's their first time watching.
Oh, or watching.
If it's your first time watching,
Right.
hi. This is what we look like.
Yeah, we've always recorded live.
You probably knew that anyway.
Yeah, but now we are doing it live with video and
beer.
Yeah, it's
Thank
weird.
God. Podcast juice.
It's weird not to have the headphones. I don't.
Cheers
know.
to 101, John Hannon.
Cheers.
Cheers to Amplified Network.
to the next 100.
To the next 100. I like that.
Yeah, and so we've been teaming up with the Amplified Network. And they're available, Facebook Live, also, and then YouTube and Twitch.
YouTube, Facebook, twitch.tv/Amplified Network, Amplified Network on YouTube. Just search it, subscribe it. You'll get notified when we go live. And Facebook.com/Amplified Network. Like the page, and you'll also get notified when we go live.
Yeah, it's still going to be in our feeds.
And you can listen to it in your earbuds.
Yeah, exactly.
Or your old 1980s style headphones with the little squiggly cord that plugs in via a little adapter. If you have that, I don't know why. Maybe you're just a purist.
The very
but
next
you can still
day,
listen to the podcast.
Yeah, because we go live Thursdays at 7 o'clock. If you miss this one and want to catch the next one, then Thursday at 7 o'clock would be the time on the Amplified Network. Most likely, or preferably, twitch.tv/Amplified Network, and then
wherever you want to watch.
Yeah, at Facebook and YouTube also, and then we will just put it out audio version on Fridays on our feeds
through our feed as always, guys.
Yeah,
We'll just be out every Friday now.
And I'm thinking that at some point we're gonna start to work on a Patreon. because
need
with
to.
some of the
I'm
I've been-
broke. Let's do that.
I've been thinking of some bonus, shows, and I still want to do our own things where we're out and doing, recordings at a bunch
can't-
of different
yeah, we-
locations.
we can never stop that.
Yeah,
That's gotta remain. And now we can just do it in addition to what we're already doing here, live on camera now.
exactly.
It trimmed up for this.
So our
Damn it.
schedule's a little
I
different.
shaved my balls
but-
for this.
yeah.
Wait, I didn't
Yeah.
need to? Oh, I thought that was part of the deal.
You gonna show them? Don't do that.
No. We want to stay on air.
Don't do all that.
We want to stay on air. Let's
Um,
keep viewers, not
yeah,
lose them.
but this week has been a little long for me. I mean,
It's been a long couple weeks since we recorded live.
yeah,
Because
actually, yeah.
we did our little intros piece for the 100th, which was kind of a best of episode for us. We went over our interviews, a little bit of bonus stuff we do with our buddy Rocky, and just some kind of our favorite little
It
bits and
was-
pieces in between.
It was hard to put that together.
You did a lot of work and a great job. We're both
Harder than I
burping because we're
thought.
drinking beer.
Yeah,
I think the nerves mixed with the beer is making us burp.
yeah.
So
I got the burpees.
if you're watching, I keep like off mic burping. John too, but that's fine.
well, you gotta try to be respectful. So I'm gonna keep it off to the
I
side.
always have. You're a fucking animal.
Before that
and
was
just
a long time ago.
and just burp away on mic all the time. No fucks given.
yeah,
That's fine. I can respect that.
No, but yeah, and then because even though we did our 100th episode too, we were going to have the event on August 25th. at
Our
2 o'clock.
100th episode. Finally, we're calling it better late than never, or
Better
whatever
late
we're
than
calling
never.
it. Yeah,
Well,
the
we're late to-
100th episode event.
We're late to everything.
Fashionably so, sir.
Yeah, so it's fitting. It's fitting. Yeah, but August 25th, 2 p.m., we're going to be at Wally's on Mills.
Mills 50
Mills?
district. Yep. I believe it's like 1001 Mills Avenue, Orlando, Florida.
I don't know.
Something.
I was guessing when I said Mills.
Good. Really?
Yeah.
Jesus, Johnny. He has no idea where we're at ever.
But
ever.
yeah, so we're going to be at Wally's at 2 o'clock, August 25th. We might be in the corner recording some things, especially with some listeners that definitely want to get on and talk with us for a second. And then we're just going to be having drinks. Maybe
Yeah, we might be getting drunk.
Yeah, maybe
By
getting
might be. That's a yes.
with something to eat afterwards, or
if they have food available there, we
Yeah.
can take care of it there, or we can all just walk somewhere, Taco China, something like that in the neighborhood.
Yeah. So August 25th, I think that's a Sunday.
Yep,
Mark
it is.
it, and we hope to see you out there. And we are going to try to give out magnets to people who aren't going to get them in the mail. But I heard a story. Somebody told me already, one case anyway, of
Mm-hmm.
somebody stealing a magnet.
Yeah, I heard that already
A
as well.
few days after we
it
gave some
it
out.
infuriated me. It was before most people even had them. A lucky guy who actually kind of was there when we got him and immediately got handed one, put it on
Yeah.
his truck, and within 2 or 3 days it was stolen off of his work truck. Which I don't know why.
I don't want to have
Why?
to say don't.
I don't feel
take
like it was somebody
magnets.
that even knew what it was. They probably just saw it and I don't know why they took. I don't know.
Well, I hope
Maybe
they
that
do-
means our magnet looks good and people just want to steal it.
I
don't
hope
know.
whoever did take it, they listen to the show, and so that way they can at least hear like that. Come on, man.
Or I
like,
hope they
that's
never
not
take it
cool.
off their car and it rusts underneath and just ruins that 4x4 square patch
Yeah.
underneath their deck lid paint job.
Or they completely
Fuck them.
hate the show, and that they threw
Very
it.
easily, sir.
They chucked it.
That could
after.
be a strong possibility.
No, I don't. I would like to not think that was the case. Yeah, but come on, guys. Like we know there's a radio show in town that plays the game of magnets with their magnets. The News Junkie.
Yeah,
Uh,
everybody steals those.
Sean
That's fine.
Balson.
Steal alike. That's what they're to be done with. But that's it. No other magnets. Everybody knows that.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
in the last couple weeks since we recorded an actual show, 99. I don't even remember what that one was now. Or
That's
what we did.
Maxine's.
Oh, okay, that was a good one. Damn, it feels like a month ago. Anyway, what the hell have we been up to? What have you been up to?
I mean, we still go to Casey's on Sundays.
We do.
That's
Been
that's
kind
the
of
first
a
thing.
few, or I should say, memorable stories from a couple of those weeks.
Yeah, well, okay. So before that, did you see that the fight had already happened? I guess it happened early May. It
was May
It was a
1st.
fight between these
3 months ago.
these skateboarders and it's like some guy.
Some guy, yeah,
Yeah.
just some guy walking up. What was it? Central, right there, right where Casey's is. Had we been at Casey's that night, we would have been looking out the windows right onto this fight. And I would like to have thought
Yeah.
we would have done something because in that video it was brutal. And this group of skateboarders rode past a guy. I guess they were just skating up and down Central there, and they rode past a guy. And you know what started off the whole fight?
Wait, no, I don't.
You
I
don't
don't
know? I'm asking
No.
you.
No,
and
no,
hypothetically you.
No, because
but also
so the
you,
video,
the guy I'm with.
The video, the video is in our group page. So you can go over there on Facebook and try to see. If
Yeah,
it's
you can
still
see
there.
where it starts
It's-
yourself.
it's
The guy in the
available.
dark shirt, he looks kind of like you today.
In the video, there's no context though.
No, and you can't hear anything. But yeah, do you know what started off the whole fight?
No.
One of the skaters rode past him, I guess, really close and almost hit him, and he said, "Watch out."
Oh my gosh.
Or
Was it
I might
really
have been
like
more
that?
aggressive than that. There might have been some expletives thrown in, but essentially he told the guy watch out, and the guy jumped off his skateboard, walked back, started. I'm sure there were words exchanged, and then immediately fucking hit the guy in the head with the skateboard.
That's ridiculous.
And then
See,
he crawled away, and they brutally beat the shit out of him behind the parked cars, right
Yeah,
across the street
'cause I
from
was-
where we would have been sitting at
I
Casey's.
know because we're there every week. You know, we're there.
So needless
and,
to say, we did not see that.
Well, no, because this is where I would have done something. Is I don't like when there's more than one person. Like if there's a one-on-one.
Yeah.
I mean,
oh, watch that all day.
Squash whatever you got to squash.
Yeah. Two grown men want to fight. Until
Yeah.
like maybe one guy's passed out and the other guy kicks him in the face or something. That's when you got to stop it.
Yeah,
That's when
yeah.
it's above and beyond.
Once-
But two grown men consenting to a fight, just like two grown men consenting to anything else. Who am I to break it up? You know
Exactly.
What am I going to get the hose out on their
Well
on their
said.
penis anus combo like they're dogs in heat? No, it's not my job.
No, the second thing wasn't as well said, but well
No problem.
said.
No- oh, thanks.
I like the first one. Yeah, but because. Anyways, that was just like a little side piece to know. I remember that story.
That was
'cause
3 months
there-
ago, I
there's-
know, and I guess the video just came out though.
There's
I don't know
there-
where that's been for 3
They're
months.
still trying to, I guess, identify whoever was on the skateboards and and I guess just make them accountable for what they did. But anyways,
Drop the dime on them, guys.
So when we were at Casey's last weekend, there
Another Casey's
there
story.
Was do you remember the blow up doll?
I do.
That came in. It's
Yeah, absolutely. How
it's
could I
usually-
forget that?
Jeez,
Jeez, I wasn't that blotto.
big squad of people came in with like kind of like hoisting up this
He was like,
blow
yeah,
up doll.
piggybacking this blow up doll, which we just thought was a normal blow up doll because
had
we couldn't
somebody-
tell it was on his back, right? Yeah, so the giant fucking boner on this blow up doll, you couldn't see it. It was, I guess, poking into this
It
guy's
was-
back, and he loved every second of it.
It was long.
And then he took the blow up doll off of his shoulders, and we noticed it had weird decorations like on his arms and legs. I guess it was supposed to be tattoos and a fucking big old giant blow up doll dick.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, that shit was definitely the biggest thing in the room when it came in.
The dick and the
it
doll.
had somebody's face on it. I don't know.
Yeah, it was like a
whose-
photorealistic face. I ended up going up to them asking them. I was like, "Is this a joke? Did you like get your friend's face like printed on this to tote it around town and make fun
Yeah,
of him?"
yeah.
And she said, "No, it's supposed to be some porn star." And I was like, "Who? What's his name?" And she was like, "I don't know."
Ah,
I just think they saw it, they thought it was funny, and they bought it.
yeah, I'm not too educated on my porn stars.
Me neither.
You know, I don't.
Oh, big old white
When-
dick, that guy.
Yeah,
According to his
probably.
blow up doll,
Most likely.
he could have gone by that.
Do you like when was it? Have you ever partied with a blow up doll? Is that a stupid question?
What? That's a weird ass question.
I guess you have.
No, no.
Oh, no?
It's just the
You
way
haven't?
that it was. No, what do you mean partied with a blow up doll? I haven't
Okay,
done anything
well,
with
'cause, oh,
fucked,
like,
messed with,
I've never-
partied with.
All right. Well,
Does that mean you're doing blow with a fucking blow up doll?
Our-
blow up doll.
When-
I get it. I get it's full circle, ladies and gents.
Like one of our friends went off to the military in high school, and we made a blow up doll and put his face on it and pretended the whole night like he was.
was its
partying
dick as
with
big
us.
as the?
No,
Was its
it
dick
was
as
a-
big as
it
the
was-
other one?
Yeah, not
Okay.
by a long shot.
Okay.
So
So it had a dick though. It was a blow up doll with a dick.
Yeah.
So they normally have dicks. I saw this one
I
with a
don't
big
know.
old dick and thought that was an anomaly.
It's like they come in varieties. You know what I
Okay.
mean? I think. I
Aren't
think
people supposed to fuck those things? Like, isn't that where they
see,
started at?
That's where they're getting obsolete because now there's the robots.
Well, robots
that-
and real dolls
that are
and
doing that. And then,
bears.
like-
Oh my!
Yeah.
Don't fuck a bear.
Or you could just have like one of those like.
Parental advisory. Funny to informing says, do not fuck bears.
And also,
If you value your genitals in
yeah,
life.
and I don't know if it should or need to be said, but also our opinions. I don't speak for Coleman; he doesn't speak for me. But our opinions are not those of the Amplified Network.
Yeah, yeah.
So don't
Our
get mad
opinions
at
are
them
our own.
for anything we say.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't want that.
And
to
don't hold
happen.
sponsorships against us. We don't have any yet, but we'd like some. So don't. Let's not close the door on that before they open.
Yeah. No, I don't want that. But okay. So, and then the other thing that was happening pretty much lately is the back to school. Not
Yeah.
that I have kids or anything.
Just this week.
but
I don't either. Not kids that are in school.
No,
But,
I've been seeing it.
but
Like,
it affects everybody, bro.
Yeah,
Like
through
traffic.
traffic.
Traffic is immediately terrible.
Almost a
two
jinx.
times a day.
Yeah.
It's like
yeah.
almost jinx. Yeah, that's fine.
No,
you
but
still owe me a beer.
2 times a day. Yeah, it's ridiculous traffic, and I don't.
It affects me every day at work. I work across the street from a school, and we sell pizza slices at my work. And we have a deal for students called the Student Special, and it affects me every fucking day. What is normally a slow period of the afternoon is right when this local private Christian high school, where Mandy Moore went to school. I won't say the name of the school, but do your fucking math and figure that out. All these entitled little brats, I mean great students, come across the street and make me work my fucking ass off during my normal slow period. Thanks, kids.
And that's like when
Job security.
Your eating like is in your prime is when you're like at that age. That's when I could eat the most.
It's
for
funny.
Sure.
Your eating's at your prime and your income's at its lowest ever.
I know. If mommy
and your awareness for life and those around you is also at an all-time low. So you don't give a shit about the people serving you your lunch.
No.
Like in tips and understand how tipping is done and things of that nature. It's definitely, I see that every day. So teach your kids how to tip and to be fucking nice humans in the world.
It usually
the more you know from Peisenberg today.
It usually takes getting that one job to where you can actually understand like the perspective of being in that person's shoes. That's the only way I really see like
the
big tippers.
Well,
People who have been there.
That speaks for anything in life, like you take everything for granted that's given to you. When you actually work for something and earn it is when you start taking care of it. My mom always told me that, and the first thing I bought for myself and everything I buy for myself, I generally tend to take care of.
Yeah.
Not that I didn't when I was younger, but I didn't care. What did I care? If I break it, mom will buy me another one.
These kids, so they just got back to school, right? I bet you during the summer, 70 to 80% of them was playing Fortnite or PUBG or whatever the game is.
Absolutely, they were. Which you can also stream on the Amplified Network at twitch.tv/the Amplified Network.
Yeah, it
PUBG,
is a fun game.
All day, every day.
Those are fun games.
Sometimes I jump in there and just watch people shooting people. It's cool.
It's so
reminds
hard.
me of when I played Call of Duty.
It's hard to win.
In my day, we played Call of Duty.
No, you were older than it was like Zelda.
It was my day. Link was a 64-bit pixel.
Yeah. Anyways, the only way I'm identifying the back to school shit is through the traffic. I haven't been to work on time once since the county.
Which is why you get fired.
No. Luckily, my boss is cool as shit.
That's why you're currently securing yards around Orlando.
Yeah. Water boys of Central Florida.
You son of a bitch.
If you have an irrigation issue.
Another thing that's been going on nonstop as we've been kind of not recording, or since we've recorded last, is, as always, Orlando City matches. It's that time of year. There's a couple of MLS matches, as well as
we went to the All-Star game.
The All-Star game, and there was an Open Cup, like a secondary little cup game going on. There's so much soccer going on throughout the summer, and it's all kind of wrapping up back into the into the Major League Soccer. Rounding
it's
out
a good
the
way
end of the
for
season.
the city to make some money too and circulate some revenue on some of the events that they're having at the what's it called now? Exploria Stadium. It's and then when we went to the All-Star game, it was sinfully boring for the All-Stars. They got
it was very embarrassing.
A couple people told me they fell asleep.
That was due to drunkenness, not so much the game. The game too, but it was definitely. I don't know. I tried to take the only positive I could take out of it. Not the only, but game-wise was it was fun to watch a real deal international team go out there and show some of these younger kids and some of these and I don't know less skilled people, and some of these guys are international stars in their own right, but have come over because maybe they've lost a step or they're a little older in age, and it was fun to see an actual international squad do what they do.
Seriously.
Well, show us how to play defense and score 3 fucking goals on us.
I know. 3-0. That was bad. And
Bluegill, I see you on there. We are not blushing. For the record, it's very hot. I am a chubby boy, and I have a lot of face hair.
Yeah, and I'm out in the sun all day.
I shave my balls and not my face. My priorities are good.
I stay red, sir.
He's red because he's in the sun all day. What's your excuse, brown guy out there cleaning pools? I see you looking
he's
right
out there
at
too.
you.
But no, the game, despite it being boring, it was kind of unique because like most All-Star games are like one conference versus the other conference, and then for soccer, it's all the All-Stars versus an entirely different team.
An international team. In this case, it was Atletico Madrid, which is one of the professional teams out of Madrid.
Were so good,
and who had just come off of a game, what I called the Madrid Bowl, because it was. It was Atletico Madrid versus Real Madrid. And
Oh.
Atletico, and they're both two top tier teams, and Atletico took them out handedly, from what I heard. I didn't see
Yeah,
the game.
you see,
it was
yeah.
in Spain.
But yeah, it is unique. My favorite All-Star games are, which I think we can say this confidently. Tell me if I'm wrong.
Okay.
We were thinking about maybe once a month or something, having a buddy of ours. He
Oh yeah, speaking
is
of sports,
crazy knowledgeable in pretty much every sport. We call him Coco. He's had a podcast in the past.
yeah, one of our buddies' old podcasts.
Yeah,
they had to
yeah.
close up shop really because one of them
Great guy.
left town because he robbed a bank or something. I don't know. But what was the show? 1K away.
1K away.
Yeah.
Yeah. It
Coco
was,
from 1K away. He was one of the Ks.
one,
They
yeah,
wanted to have another guy on him, Kevin, but that would have been 3 Ks, and that guy got cut.
too much.
Yep, too
much right
And
there.
plus, he wasn't that funny, so we haven't talked to Kevin since.
yeah.
It's nice knowing you, Kevin. You were the 1K that got away.
Yeah,
But yeah, we're
exactly.
gonna have Coco on
Maybe once a month
here
or
and there.
something.
Yeah, just to talk sports. And what's funny is he doesn't know that much about. I feel like about soccer. I feel like that's his least knowledgeable subject. So I know a little about it, so I can kind of fill in the gap on shit that he doesn't know, and he can fill in all my other gaps. That doesn't sound right.
Well,
Let's run that back. This isn't live, right?
Yeah, back it up.
All right, you'll
No.
edit that out. Cool.
No, you got to
He
talk
can-
backwards to back it up. That's the only way.
No,
that's not.
That's been done.
Not when we're live.
That's been done. Anyway, yeah. So we'll have him on, and I think that'll be fun. I know he's been missing podcasting
yeah.
since his partner Ken moved out of town because he killed a man.
Yeah. But I was so.
Shot a man in Reno just to watch him die.
Golly.
Had to move out of town.
Nope. He had a baby.
Oh yeah, congrats for having babies.
But so. Yeah, but what I like about the All-Star games, like in baseball, which is why they're my favorite, is I don't know if they still do it, but I think
Why
so.
is baseball anyone's favorite?
For only for
In
the
my day,
No, okay.
baseball was the hottest game
well,
around.
because I think for the All-Star game, I think it decides who gets the home
field advantage for the
so it actually
World
matters.
Series. Is that what they call it now?
The World Series.
The World Series. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what they call it these
They've
days.
always called it,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
So it actually matters because when you watch like a basketball one or the MLS one that like we did or whichever football, like they all kind of play half-heartedly, I guess you could say, because then nobody wants to get hurt.
Yeah. Well, the NFL All-Star Game is famously terrible for that. Like nobody plays. It's a joke
And
because
you want
nobody
to
wants
get
to
your
get
money's
hurt.
worth. But
Absolutely. And so that's why I was kind of interested to watch the MLS All-Star Game because I knew at least one, it's the best in the MLS. And there's huge names out there. They just, the way I described it to you and really everybody is like, their chemistry is not what a squad like Madrid, any team, they play every day together. They practice every day.
yeah.
They,
Suck about it was raining all before, and I mean
it's been raining a lot
and
at some of these matches. I've been going to a lot of them. I've been to a bunch of the MLS games as well as that Open Cup one we played against Atlanta, which we lost.
and I
Fuck
know
ATL.
maybe not all the listeners are from Florida, but in Florida it is currently at a point where it's like raining every
Every day.
single day.
It's Florida. Yeah.
Uh,
Florida
so-
summer rainstorms.
Yeah, exactly.
I would say hi to Adriana and Rob. They're watching
Oh.
live. Adriana's on YouTube. We got some other people on Twitch, I believe. So
Yeah,
a little
this-
bit of people from everywhere. You see John's dancing for you.
this video stuff.
Hi,
is-
Adri.
It's only a
she says
little
we
dis-
look and sound good. I look and John sounds good.
Yeah,
Never forget.
he's funny. I'm informing, and it
That's
all
our
comes
job.
together.
We're here at Woo 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 Studios, as I like to call it.
No. Yeah, I do want to say it one more time. Much thanks to the Amplified Network for letting us do a show here. In front of a camera and doing it live. Like, because we always record live, but we don't do it live. If that
We
it
always
makes
talk into
sense.
microphones, but we don't always do it in front of cameras.
Yeah. And
But when we do, we like
being
to
able
drink Yingling, sponsored by Yingling.
We got interactions, and so I like that.
We got some
everybody's-
comments and stuff. So
yeah, dilly. I'll do that whenever if that's the case.
Yep.
I'm.
we keep asking for sponsorships, but we don't ever ask anyone specifically. We just go, we put it in the atmosphere. Hey, sponsor us. But then we
Yeah.
never like type to Bud Light and go sponsor us.
I'm not like
So-
pushy. I don't like being pushy. And like with
Pushy or
anything.
ASCII.
ASCII.
You don't like being either.
or both.
It
Yeah.
probably is due to your personality type.
Yeah. I would. Well.
Do you think?
I would think so. You made me okay. So this guy made me take.
God, I had to stare at him for 3 minutes to get that segue.
No, I was
Jesus
like,
Christ,
what?
man.
Yeah.
You think we had better chemistry. We're both wearing weed
I-
socks, for God's sake.
He made me take a personality test, which was, I guess, going to categorize me in the way that I am and make decisions.
Yeah, there's 16 personality types, and you can take this test, which is like a long. I think it's called like the Myers-Briggs test, if I'm gonna be specific.
That
Don't hold me to it, but I
sounds
think it's right. Yeah, maybe it's Bristol Myers Squibb. No, just kidding. That's a pharmaceutical company. But yeah, and it can narrow down your personality type into one of 16, based on all these, very like philosophical, philanthropical things with Phil, questions involving Phil, and I took it. I know Adriana. She was commenting on
Yeah.
on the feed, so she might still be in here. She took it, and John took it. John just took it today. I told him to take it last week. He finally got around to it when I fucking told him I will give you a beer when you take this test.
It says because
you gotta dangle the carrot.
Yeah, I took one with you moments before coming here, and a little while ago I screenshotted one of these ones that I did myself, and I got INFP, which is like introvert
something another, blah, blah,
intuition,
blah.
feeling, perception.
Yeah,
and
but it links them into 16 types. I don't have them all in front of me, but anybody,
Yeah.
I would say it's very interesting. Go online and check it out. It's 16personalities.com. There's a bunch where you can take it, but that one I feel like is very easy the way it lumps you in.
it's kind of fun.
Yeah, and I don't know, just the way it looks on screen, it's very user friendly to go through and read your personality type as well as other personality types. But yeah, John came up with what is called an advocate, which it says is extremely rare, and like 1% or less of the population categorizes into the advocate personality type.
I don't
which
know.
is more of an introverted type personality type.
It comes off patronizing, is what I
Adriana
feel like.
took it. Adriana was an entrepreneur type, which is obviously, if anybody knows Adriana, she's very outgoing. Never quits, never stops, energy never ends. She's like
All
on
about her
a
money.
tap of Red Bull constantly. And I came up as what's called a console.
A console?
Console, which
Like
is
I
it's
don't
like
even-
kind of diplomatic, but it's not I won't say that because there is a personality type called diplomat. So it's not the diplomat, but it's in the same grouping with the. There's like, if you can imagine it like a sports bracket, there's 4 personality groups and then 4 types within each group.
Well, because what was weird about it was if you read, like, it's very detailed. It tells you about your career opportunities and like everything.
Yeah, it
like,
goes into
what you should-
parenting,
your
like-
relationship, stuff. Blah, blah,
I don't know.
blah.
I took it kind of skeptically, but you have to answer the questions as honestly as you possibly can. And I took it, and again,
It
kind of
was
skeptically. And then when I was reading
extremely-
the description afterwards, I was like, holy shit, this is me. Even
It's
the negative aspects, I was like, wow, that is kind of where I fucking lack at.
Yeah,
that
but-
does affect me.
So I guess I'm more introverted and
Myself, yeah, I was more of an extrovert.
Perceptive.
Sometimes I feel like I can go both ways. Damn it, let's run that back. Sometimes I feel like I can be 2 different types of personality, introvert and extrovert, but I'm more so slightly an extrovert.
yeah, because it's kind of like it kind of leans one way or the other. It doesn't like tell you.
It's like
you're
a
full-blown-
spectrum.
Yeah.
Everything's on a spectrum. Autism, homosexuality, personality types,
Yeah. I'm
Cable,
telling you.
internet,
Okay.
phone.
We have a scoop on.
Sponsored by Spectrum. Get
No.
your home phone, cable, and Wi-Fi from Spectrum. Checks in the mail.
I think we should get to the scoop on the group. It's the.
Are we gonna scoop on the group?
Yeah, we've been doing them lately.
Rounds of poop?
I think this is like the 3rd one, and we've been using our buddy Roberts. We call him Bluegill McGillicuddy.
Bluegill. I know he's watching. He was watching live on Twitch at the beginning. He probably
Okay.
got bored and fell off now. My
Who knows?
apologies.
It's he in our group page. He sent in about a man. His name is Akashi.
He sent in a couple in the last week or 2. He did, but
Yeah, I had
which one are
I
you
had
bringing
another
up?
one that I didn't.
I didn't
know
read.
if I wanted.
I didn't
to
read it, so I can't really.
Okay,
I read
well,
this one, so let's go with the one you got.
Yeah, this man, he was from India, and he pushes his new BMW that he had just.
What was
gotten
his
from,
name?
Akashi.
Bet you it ain't Jim Smith. Just guessing.
It's Akashi.
All right.
Yeah, 22 years
Kashi
old.
69?
No, Akashi.
No, he's locked up. Never mind.
Yeah. Akashi 69.
He got a face henna.
I like that. 22.
Please tell me somebody got that.
He pushes his BMW into a river because he wanted a Jaguar from his father.
Yeah, he got a
his rich
BMW
dad.
gifted for what, like a graduation?
22 years old.
An arranged marriage? What was it? Anyway. Oh, 22?
Yeah.
Maybe it's college.
I think he's just a spoiled brat.
Yeah, whatever.
a rotten
Yeah.
kid.
You know what they call that? Affluenza. Instead of influenza, when you're so like when you're disassociated because your
Yeah.
parents are so rich that you've been given everything your whole life, it actually comes full circle to what we were talking about earlier, the entitlement of kids when they're younger.
Oh,
Just,
yeah.
not having any respect for anything because they haven't earned it. Kind of same deal with this kid. He's probably been given everything his whole life. He gave 2 shits about the BMW his father gifted him, and he pushed it in a river. And
Yeah.
everybody knows
Well-
once you push something in a river in India, there's no getting it back. Crocodiles. Crocodiles now own
Yeah.
your BMW, sir.
You have no level of understanding, and that's
Because
you
why? He
are-
wanted a Jaguar.
Yeah.
You know what else
He
wanted
wanted
a
it?
Jaguar that day? Crocodiles, folks. They were hungry. Now they have to eat a fucking Beamer. Not as filling.
Yeah, Akashi, man, you should have just took your BMW. I think you really messed up there, and I would have. Let my future kid, if he does something like that.
My kid never will. You know why? I can't even get a BMW. My kid ain't getting one. Love you, but just can't happen. It's the hierarchy of life.
Yeah, take it from Grandpa Coleman.
Yep, that's right. Hopefully, one day I'll be in a home which you can afford. Hopefully, kid.
Yeah, right.
Hope you can afford that home later.
Show the
Just
love.
kidding. I'll never make it that long.
And then the next one, the other scoop on the group that Bluegill had given us was about Florida poop is spilling into our ocean water.
What coast? Was it the Gulf side? I don't even remember.
It was
Way
a
to
few
not get
different-
details, John Hannon.
It was a few different ones along the panhandle.
Okay,
And,
so it was the Gulf side.
yeah, a little
Yeah.
bit more towards the Gulf side, but
Yeah.
also I don't think it's even into the ocean. I don't think it's not.
So it's spilling it.
I
No,
don't
but
think
the way I read the headline, as a guy who only reads headlines and doesn't go further, aka Trump supporter. Just kidding. Sorry, had to throw that in. But as a guy who only read the headline, I feel like it stated that like dumped waste was going into the ocean and then washing back to the shores. Right? Is that how I read that?
Yeah, well, and it's spilling. It's going in. So I guess we are, as a state, is like shitting in record numbers. That's how I took it.
Okay, makes sense to me. It is Florida.
I think
It's Florida man
our-
shit too. So it's like Taco Bell and meth.
Yeah, like I understood it
And
as
turtles are worried about straws? What
Yo,
the fuck,
yeah,
bro?
but- ooh,
Get your
it's gonna-
priorities straight, turtles.
It's gonna get real stinky. I'm telling. The way I understood it was that we were creating the sewage and
True.
giving it into the
To the ocean,
into
which is
the-
then giving it back to us.
which is in
because the ocean
record
doesn't want that
numbers
shit.
for
Nobody
poop.
does. Dave Matthews Band doesn't even want it.
no.
Dump it off of a bridge in Chicago.
I
That's what we should do with it as a state. Do you want a beer?
oh yeah, thank you.
Sponsored by Yingling.
Read my mind.
Sponsor us, Yingling. Rob's drinking a Yingling with us. He said, even though he
Oh,
said
good.
dilly dilly.
Yeah, he said.
In Yingling speak, that is yilly yilly.
You're crossing.
Starts
crossing
with a
the
Y.
yilly yilly.
Yilly,
You're crossing the companies.
Whoa, correct too. There we go. Well, it is. We're halfway through the show. We
Yeah.
made it. We made it halfway, guys.
Yeah. We.
Thanks for hanging in there 30 minutes with us.
Whew,
This
I
is
don't-
our halftime break. We'll be back after this break.
But you are all so yeah.
Let's
We
do
start
like the
pretending to
Johnny
talk.
Carson thing.
Just
How's your wife?
as the credits are rolling, we're just going back and forth, just talking normally.
Sorry, this is terrible for people that are listening.
Yeah, well, that's all the more reason to see the live when we do it on
Yeah,
Thursdays
if you watch
at
us live,
7.
you would have seen the dumb stuff we just acted out there.
You see.
No, they don't. You hear?
It would not
Possibly.
have helped. It would not have helped. So why don't we get into the Digi Hears?
We can do Digis?
We do have a few of those.
Okay.
Some more obvious than others, but and some more recent. than
Adriana
others.
called Florida the shitting state. Pretty
Yes,
accurate.
It's there now. Yeah, it smells like oranges and poop.
And Rob wishes he got a BMW as his first car. You and me both, Rob.
No,
Why not?
He's a Camaro Chevy. He's a Chevy guy, and I like the car that he has. He has a sweet car. He has to post a photo of it in the group, and
But he probably had a shitty car for his first car.
Oh,
like
yeah.
most of us did.
Yeah. And you were showing me those nice.
You know who
cars.
didn't? That kid in India. He got a good car. Didn't give a shit about it. I already forgot his name. Takeshi 69.
Akashi.
Akashi.
69.
He makes that Kashi cereal, guys. It's named
Yeah.
after him.
And then,
that's where his family fortune's from.
Yeah, because you were
Kashi cereal.
you were
Tastes like
showing me
shit.
these-
Put it in a river. Not sponsored by Kashi. Sorry.
But these.
I'm doing my best here, brother.
I don't know. The nice cars that you were showing me that had like the rust paint on them. That's kind of like an incognito way to.
Yeah, it was a wrap. I just saw that on Facebook today. Randomly
Yeah, I
scrolling.
don't. I don't
There was
know
like
if
a
I that.
badass car with a really expensive wrap on it to make it look like you had found it. It was a brand new car, which was I like the juxtaposition of the brand new car with this wrap that made it look like they found it sitting in a barn after 20 years
Yeah,
of
it
rust.
was,
Like,
like,
it was all
rusting
rusted
off.
from the top down, and it made it look like the rust was dripping where water had dripped for years. And again, brand new car, $50,000-$60,000 car, 600 horsepower Dodge.
It's the same thing.
low
as
power, baby.
The
Hemis and stuff. I think I don't know. Is that
it's
what
like
got
the-
Hemis? I'm not a car guy really.
the like the mud wash jeans and like how like
Ooh, acid washed? Are we going to the 80s?
yeah I don't know like
John can't go to the 80s.
when
He
the-
wasn't around.
Thank God I wasn't around.
No,
I
it
don't
was a
like-
better time.
I don't like
It
the
was a more
80s.
simpler time.
No.
In my day, you had to walk uphill both ways for the internet.
The ripping the jeans was cool, at some point.
It's coming
It was
back.
like,
That's all coming back.
No, I don't
So
know.
it's the same thing with car wraps. We're bringing it back from the
Yeah, see, I don't know how I feel about
from
that.
long ago. I liked it.
Yeah?
I
Wow.
like it. I like you pull up next to it maybe at night and you're like, man, look at that car. It's fucking old and beat up, and then it amazes you when it's 600 horsepower and it Mopars its way on out of there, or
I
whatever
guess it's
Dodge cars do.
like,
I don't know.
Like low key.
Sleeper, they call it.
A
They call that a
monster.
sleeper. Low key monster. That too. It's also what Kyle drinks. Low key monster.
Okay, so for the Digi Hears, what do I got? I got Simone Biles, the gymnast, the
I did hear this.
women's gymnast. Okay, so she.
Okay, we were sitting at a bar when we saw this headline.
Yeah.
And then we were kind of discussing for half a second. It was just kind of like side talk. What the record that she broke, what it was.
Yeah, so it's a
first
move.
Okay, what's
It's-
it called?
It's called the triple double.
Triple double.
Yeah,
So
and
she
the first
so
one
she
to
had,
complete it.
She had double stats in 3 lines in an NBA basketball game.
Yeah, no.
Blocks, steals, and
Nope.
assists,
It
or
was,
points, blocks, and dunks. Simone Biles is dunking on
It
folks.
was like she did. What did they say? It was a double dismount, is what it was
So
called.
it was a thing on the balance beam.
They
Or
were-
what apparatus was it
no,
on,
I
John
think
Hannon?
It was on the
apparatus.
The
big words.
The one where they like dance in the box. You know what I mean? She
Dance in a box. Oh, dancing in a box.
Oh,
Why
what
didn't
is
you
it
mention?
called? Yeah.
The floor routine?
the dancing in a
The
box. Yeah.
God damn it, I quit this show.
Okay, so and then she
There's the floor
was-
routine?
yeah,
She's
the
just
floor
on the
routine,
fucking
whatever.
floor and she has the lines that she has to stay within, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then she went into the corner, and then when she did her,
She did the
her
run.
all
yeah.
the way to
it's
the
like
other
crazy
side.
running, and then they just like parkour. Flip,
Double-
flap, flip, flap, flip.
It was like double dismount, triple flip.
What do you mean dismount? When you say dismount, I think
I don't
she's
know.
on an apparatus like a pommel horse or a fucking balance beam or what's the spinny parallel bars? The spinny bars where you spin on them.
You have to see
Adult
the
monkey
clip.
bars, they call them.
You have to see the clip for yourself.
Okay.
She does like a double turn thing before springing herself into the air and doing like three turns, and it was fucking insane. Okay.
3 turns and it was
Yeah.
fucking insane.
Yeah,
I like that name better.
I'm
That-
not a
that-
gymnast. I'm not a trainer.
That portrays
I don't watch
the
that too
difficulty a
often.
little better. Okay, but I think
I
we
don't.
should probably share this video to the group page so people can see what we're talking about.
Yeah. So that's where if you want to see it for yourself.
I haven't
'cause
seen it myself. We were both sitting there going, "What's a triple double?"
It's very hard to
she put up.
explain.
She fucking posted up on Shaq. Shaq still plays, right?
Yeah.
She posted up on the worm.
So, anyways, she was she won the United States
AKA
Gymnastics
shut up
Championship
me.
for the 6th time, and so
Good
for
job.
all around, and yeah, so that's that ties the
Metaphorical
record.
hats off to her.
Yeah, that ties the record,
'Cause
and
I don't feel like taking it off.
and I think she was a part of the Larry Nasser stuff that was going on, where the sexual abuse.
Ooh, I think
thing
she
that
was. That's
he was.
she
was one of the victims.
That's way more juicy. Let's talk about that.
no.
No, was Epstein involved with that?
Epstein,
Did Nasser kill himself yet?
No.
Where are we at on that?
I know.
I feel like that'll be sped up if he knows something on the higher powers in Washington.
Yeah,
just saying.
because Epstein.
Conspiracy theory much?
Yeah. Did you hear? Everybody probably did, but Epstein.
I like how he keeps wanting to cheers. Cheers, did you?
Epstein
cheers, did
is
you hear
dead.
It?
I don't.
Epstein
yeah.
is dead. Cheers to that.
No, I don't.
No,
think-
I wish he was
but
still
yeah.
alive so that he could release what he knew, and we would maybe know something. Unlike that Mueller investigation,
They're
am I
dropping.
right?
They're dropping a lot of conspiracies about that.
Yeah.
And I don't.
It's very easy to fall into. I'm not even a fucking a foil hat, fucking fluoride in the water is making the frogs gay type guy, but I
Yeah.
could very well fall into that conspiracy trap because the guy knew shit on everybody and was threatening to release it, and now he's dead and he can't.
I think they knew that nobody was going to like miss him, or maybe they thought nobody was going to look into it either. So they just like did it and was like, who's going to care?
It is easy to write off too because he was fucking in there for like raping teenage girls. You know what I mean? Like that type
Yeah,
of thing is inflammatory and makes people want to kill you.
Exactly. I mean,
So
I
it's
wasn't.
easy. So maybe someone did kill him, but wasn't he hung? He was hung by a bed sheet.
That's what they say.
So I
yeah.
don't know. Maybe I don't know. I
Under
wasn't there.
suicide watch.
Thank God.
So weird.
I wasn't in some federal prison with Epstein.
That was a weird
In
scenario.
the right light, I might look like a teenage girl. Yuck.
Yeah. And so moving on to the next one.
Did you hear too?
Um,
Go on.
there was an 8-hour long standoff in Philadelphia with law enforcement that were trying to serve a warrant on somebody, and in North Philadelphia. This guy
Born
bunkered
and
down
raised. Oh, my bad.
yeah,
I thought it was my cue.
yeah, he bunkered into a house where he spent the
Bunkered
most
up
of
and
his
started to
days.
shoot.
But he ended up wounding 6 cops. In
Shot
his
6
shootout.
cops, right?
Yeah, like just like
In
shooting
Philly.
out the
When did this
window.
happen?
Like yesterday. Or,
In Philadelphia?
Yeah, yes.
Where you're from?
yeah, like almost in the same area. Not even gonna
Nuh-uh.
lie. Yeah.
You're that ghetto?
Uh,
Why are you so white?
I I can get real ratchet. Don't test me.
I don't want to
Don't
see
test
it.
me.
I don't want to see it.
I'll get real ratchet. No, but and actually, some of my friends are in the Philadelphia law enforcement up there, and I don't
they
know if any
okay?
of them were a part of the situation or
Did
not.
they get shot?
No, I wouldn't think so.
There's
But
a chance.
There is a chance. I don't. But
You
I
don't know. Yeah, you don't even know what department they're in or any of that.
It really just did not even happen that long ago, and they were 8 hours they spent just having this standoff.
the standoff.
Yeah.
Was he in his house?
I don't know if he was in his house but he had like a long history, under his belt for a bunch of different, a plethora of things. But
good
I don't
word.
know if he was in his
Plethora.
house or if he broke into somebody else's home, and then he was just shooting out the window for hours.
What the
you know,
hell? What was he on the run for? Do you know?
Just warrants. He had warrants for for what? I don't.
Did they come
I'm
to
sure it
serve
was
it, or
something
they pull him
small.
over? Do you know the background on that? Because again, I didn't hear about this. Did you hear? I didn't hear.
No, let me see.
What do you
Well,
know, Joe?
I can
John?
try to find.
Thought your name was Joe for a second.
Yeah, because again, it's really hard to get some of the context of these.
Yeah, I saw you
Especially-
kind of doing the prep work, and I just saw the headline again, headline reader, and I saw Philadelphia man shoots 6 cops, and I was like, what?
Yeah,
And I didn't
he's-
dig. I didn't want to dig.
and he surrendered, and they tried to serve him an arrest warrant. It happened yesterday.
Okay, so they were serving a warrant, so they came to his house, and he probably just holed up in there and started
You
shooting.
know
at
what?
folks.
That's what I'm saying. It was probably one of those scenarios where it was something
Crazy.
super small and really dumb and ridiculous, and it escalated and got out of control.
Yeah, 8 hours. So
I,
did it like end well? Did anyone get hurt or killed aside from the cops?
No,
6
no,
cops injured.
the 6
They didn't
cops-
kill him. He didn't
all-
kill himself. A lot of times, you know how that
No,
ends.
he surrendered, and
Wow.
all 6 cops they had I don't want to say minor injuries, but like non-severe injuries. They weren't deathly or anything like that. So that was definitely the good part of it.
And he wasn't shot. They just when they finally got in and arrested him.
He surrendered. He
Okay.
surrendered. Yeah, he came out.
They sent in the pizzas he was looking for. He's like, send in 4 cheese pizzas.
I'm
and I'll
good.
Come out.
Yeah,
hands
and
up.
they didn't tip. I bet you. I bet you that's the type of person that doesn't.
You're
tip.
right. He's a grown man, but he probably didn't have the wherewithal to know to
Jeez,
tip
yeah.
your pizza maker
I'm telling
and
you.
your delivery man and your servers,
telling you.
people that work for a living.
Okay, so the next one I have, and this is
What
the
else you
last
got?
one I have.
That's
I don't
it?
know. Yeah, I don't know if you have.
We got to
one
fill
after
20
this.
minutes.
Oh no, we'll be fine. We have
What
to,
else you got, John Annan?
We have to talk about the things that we got going on and everything. There are.
Not much.
I feel like we're forever changing. There's a new intro.
Evolving.
A new intro.
Evolving.
I wanna-
There's a word for it.
Yeah, we're evolving. But there's a new intro that we're working on, and
Yes,
so
I know. Oh my God, Sean.
a lot of
Sean
my
has
gosh.
been more on that than even me. And I don't worry, you guys know I hate that intro because it doesn't intro me. Because according to that guy with this voice, he doesn't know I exist.
Welcome to yeah.
Funny to Informing without Peisenberg. Fuck you, guy. You're fired.
Yeah,
We're gonna
no.
rehire you. Actually, that guy was nice enough to record that for you. That was your buddy.
Yeah,
Who was that?
That was my first intro, too.
Who recorded that?
Miguel. Yeah,
Miguel.
buddy of mine, Miguel.
Anyway, thank you for recording that. You didn't know I existed then, and we got to get rid of
No.
you though because I exist now.
Yeah, yeah.
We're
and we
always
got-
evolving.
yeah, yeah.
As I've
I
said.
like the idea though that we actually are going to get on that finally, and I know we're going to be going to the Orlando Weekly Party.
Oh yeah, that's a big
So,
deal.
that's,
Yeah. Next Wednesday, the best of party
We're
is
VIP?
finally coming up. We got VIP because we got nominated thanks to you guys.
Thank you so
that's,
much.
That's a win for me. Because I went last year by the skin of my teeth. I made it last year to my first party, just on general admission tickets, which you have to you got to kind of fight it out to get them. This year they changed up the way you get them. I think today's actually the last day, but they were doing it at 5 locations around town this week.
Yeah.
Where you could show up live, you buy a Modelo, and then you go to the table, and they give you your ticket, which is free, to the event. And that's how I had to fight it out last year. I just did it online, though. They didn't have the live events. And
Yeah, well-
this year I get to go VIP as a nominee. So
Yeah,
that's
well, and
a
they were
win. We're
on
not
a-
going to win. We'll go and represent you guys and
Yeah.
and take our 10th place trophy home,
We can't
drunkenly with pride.
I can't even thank anybody or everybody.
Yeah, we
enough.
can't thank
I can't
you.
Thank
So
anybody.
that's it. We're done. Fuck you guys. John doesn't want to say thanks.
I can't thank anybody. You all
Enough.
are terrible. No,
Enough, you
I
mean.
know. I can't thank everybody
say the
enough.
last part.
That I seriously don't even know what to say when because I don't feel like we tried that hard for it and we somehow got it. I just woke up that morning, saw that we were nominated, and was like,
I forgot it was that day.
serious?
Yeah, I forgot it was that day. And then John didn't even tell me. He just posted it. I had to learn on Facebook, like
yeah.
the rest of you.
It
Mooks.
It made it hard.
Is that bad? Should I not say mooks?
Mooks?
Yeah, is that like the N word for some type of group?
Let's see.
Are you
if
going to Google
anything
mooks?
comes
John's
up.
going to Google mooks with our new, now that we have the Google machine here.
A stupid or incompetent person.
Okay.
Yay.
So it's just general. It's a generality. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Yamook? What about Jamoke?
Nah,
Okay.
we're not doing
I
that.
feel like that's short version
We're
of
not
coffee.
playing that
It's like a
game.
Jamocha shake from Arby's.
Yeah. But so that'll definitely be
Google this, John Hannon.
not
Our new segment to end the show.
Not doing it. That's what Alexa is for. All right.
Don't
not
say
doing it.
Alexa; it'll come on.
All right. So
Hey,
I have,
Alexa.
No. Oh, shit. We have an Alexa in the corner.
lube.
Oh, order lube.
Sorry to our producer, or maybe
Okay.
you're welcome. I just ordered him a lot of lube.
We're at. It's getting. Do not. Nope. Do not want that.
no.
Ixnay on that.
Sorry,
Okay.
producer. Keeping our
so
producer
I-
on his toes over
so-
here, guys. I don't even know what it was trying to add to his cart, but it said Mooka Luka Luke. I didn't even know that was a thing, but I think his Alexa is racist.
It's probably
That's what I think
weird
now.
exotic animal. It's like thousands of dollars.
That's funny you
And you're
brought
like,
up
oh,
Alexa
shit.
because you have to whisper. It's funny you brought up that thing
Don't
with the
say the
A name
name.
because I saw it when we came in and I was like, I'm gonna yell out order lube when we're on the show.
No.
And then I forgot until you brought it up, and I was like, well, here we go.
Don't do that. I didn't even know it was.
It
in
thinks
the-
lube is Uka Luka Luke though.
I didn't know it was here. I let you loose.
Maybe it's gonna order an
got
Uncle
enough.
Luke album. John doesn't get the reference. It's old hip hop.
Oh no!
It's before his time.
All right. Okay, so the next Did You Hear is
There's more.
I have one
But
more.
wait, there's more.
I have one more.
Do you?
This is actually from today. Dale Earnhardt Jr.
Crashed into a wall and died. Wait, no,
got
that was
into
a
a
long
plane
time
crash.
ago. Whoa.
He got into a plane crash in Tennessee.
Is he okay?
Yeah. He was on board with his wife, and I think his daughter was on
Did
board.
the brakes
also.
not work coming around turn 3?
Yeah, and flying is a different animal than driving, and I don't know if anybody told him that, but everybody ended up being okay. Some injuries.
He was flying his plane, sponsored by Tide
Yeah,
and Gatorade.
I think they said his
Probably plastered with stickers all along the side.
they said his
If you
plane-
ain't first, you're crashed.
Oh,
Isn't that what Ricky Bobby always said?
yeah, well,
Something like that.
in and around, yeah, or it
I don't
rhymed.
know.
or
So
something.
I keep stepping on your story. So
Because it was something with his landing. His plane caught fire.
Whoa.
He had a hard landing, is what they were saying, and he was kind
he
of
was with his wife?
skidding on the runway. His wife and I think his daughter
Oh,
too.
man. I make
I
jokes,
think.
but man, thank God they're all fine.
Yeah, and everybody's okay.
Nobody wants anybody to die.
No, it was they had already, since the story and since I'd seen it, they had said everybody's fine, and just some minor injuries. But
Most
man,
importantly, is he going to be able to race?
I don't. Yeah.
Can he still
see?
turn left?
That's what's gonna. that's what's
Woogity
gonna suck.
boogity and other things like that.
I'm telling you, like if something happens with your back where you have to like turn in your race car, I don't know what they have to go through, but if they have to turn in their race car at all and they have back
If they have to
problems,
move radially from
I
their
don't know if
waist
it's
up,
gonna-
they're fucked. God forbid they lose, use of their hands and or arms.
yeah, I don't know if it's
Seriously,
gonna work
I think
out.
you could not be a race car driver if you didn't have hands or arms. Probably.
No, they would.
I don't know.
let
With
you-
prosthetics where they're at now,
I was gonna say with
you could probably
I'm
make it
telling you,
happen. But you have to change gears in those things, right? Yeah.
It's pretty insane what they can do, and I'm pretty sure somebody would be able to manage that.
So based off of our earlier, did you hear?
Yeah,
Of your hometown,
yeah.
Adriana says you are ghetto, or
Uh,
maybe she's asking.
I've
I
got-
think she's saying.
I don't know. It happens.
I think it's more of a statement.
Every once in a while, it'll like come over me, and I
When
don't know.
when he gets ready to fight, he's a little bit ghetto and relentless.
thankfully have not been in a fight in a long time.
And relentless. Like, fucking, this guy I feel like would fight like a mongoose. He would fight a plane with Dale Earnhardt Jr. in it if he had to. He doesn't care his opponent.
We're going. Yeah. Well, I mean, I just don't have really too much regard for life, so I think that the crazy aspect definitely applies. Yeah.
Succinctly put, sir.
And I
Fuck your life and my own.
And the sports I played in middle school and high school kept me going for a long endurance. So,
Okay.
long endurance,
Long
or
endurance.
just endurance.
It's long. You
think
can
it's-
endure long periods of time.
No,
He's
I
got
think-
endurance.
I
I don't
think
know. He's skinny.
I
That's
think
what he's
it's
trying
in
to
the
say.
word.
He doesn't have to tote a lot of weight, which is why I
Yeah.
have the fans on me. Because it is not cool. It's not that bad. It's not that bad.
Yeah, and
Get
then
the
like
vapors.
I don't know. Do you have did you hear? Do you have one?
I don't think I do.
No.
Just kidding.
Okay.
I actually do.
Oh, I thought
Let me,
you said
let me
you
find
did.
it. Yeah, I was kidding.
I thought you said
It's
you
real short
did.
though. Have you guys heard of this? There's a game right now for children out there called Cream Pie.
Cream pie.
Yeah, it's like you
There's
put like
no way
you
that's
put
right.
like whipped cream or whipped cream or shaving cream on this little paddle that looks like a hand, and then it's a random thing. You spin the knob or you spin a thing, and it tells you how many times to push a button.
All right.
And then you push that button that many times, and it randomizes
Oh,
and
I have
smashes the
seen
thing
that.
into your face.
I've seen
yeah,
that,
what
okay.
the fuck though?
I
I'm just saying, like, the game might be great and everything, but just don't gift that. I have a grandchild that just turned 2. Happy second birthday, Orion. And thank God nobody at that party gave him this gift, because if you can search the name of the toy or game on Pornhub, do not give that gift to my child. I'm just laying that down right now.
yeah.
So
Yeah. Google
if
cream pie
you're ever
game.
unsure, is this suitable for Peisenberg's grandson? Just go to Pornhub,
No.
type it in the search bar. If it autofills for you, do not buy that for my fucking family. Please and thank you.
I didn't know that was the name of it, but I
think it is.
have seen that.
I might be
fucking game.
taking liberties.
That's
Did
crazy.
you hear?
That game is not.
So that one's a keeper. Good. Check.
No, that's funny. That is a good one. I do like that. Okay, so we want to, I guess before we get out of here, just reiterate one more time, August 25th.
25th, which is at this point, as this is live here, and if you're listening this week, it is next Sunday.
Yeah.
At 2 o'clock, Wally's Mills Avenue Liquor is the full name of the place. We have the event on our group page, Funny Informatives, on Facebook, Funny to Informing, facebook.com/Funny to Informing.
Yeah. And Instagram, it's the same.
Yeah, Instagram as well. You guys should be following us on these things already.
Yeah, we
and you can get all the updates.
funnytoinforming@gmail.com. If especially
Email. Yeah.
if you want magnets or something, too.
Yeah, that's probably our best bet. Before we were just like, message me, text me, get at me at all these different avenues and
That's
venues.
where we
and
made
then
a big mistake.
Compounding all that information was a real fucking nightmare. So just email us at funnytoinforming@gmail.com. And when we
Yeah.
get another run of magnets, we will do another run.
was
We
a-
just sent some out.
It was too much. Like we were doing the envelopes, and like I have some messages, and then we
I
have
have
all
some.
these different outlets, and it's taken us
It
so long to
was
get the
Hunt
addresses.
and peck crazy.
Just send the email. That
John
would
was
be way-
John was the smallest hunt and pecker.
yeah. You should be able to, any ones that, if you gave us your address, they should be coming very, very soon.
Yes, we
I
sent a
would
bunch
imagine.
out literally yesterday. So you guys will probably get them by the end of the week, early next week. If you did not get one yet, come to the meetup. Everybody at the meetup will get one. And then again, when we order another run
Yep.
of them, anybody that didn't get one at that point, or you want to, whatever it is, just don't hit us over the head because they're not cheap. But we will send them out to the net. We'll do another round in the next coming weeks.
Yeah.
Probably September.
Yeah, no stealing. No stealing.
Don't steal them.
Yeah.
Just fucking, they're free for you guys, not for us. Sponsored by Yingling, by Magnets.
Well, and,
but they're free to use, so no need to fucking steal them.
Yeah,
guys.
and like just for fun too, the Decal Junkie had put up just like some a variety of apparel of funny to informing
Yeah,
stuff.
I'll wear the hat next week. I was gonna wear it this week.
Yeah.
but it didn't coordinate.
I'm already getting a hat.
Couldn't
so-
be fashionably laid and unfashionable. So I'll wear the hat next week, and you guys can see it. And at least that way, I don't know. Maybe we'll start with a hat. If anybody wants a hat, we'll give you the link to the Decal Junkie, and you can order a hat through him.
And we want to try to get going on shirts. We'll figure it out.
Onward and upward.
Yeah, where definitely shirts
What's
is where
the
I
theme
want
of the
to.
show? Evolution.
Oh, I thought it was gonna ask for forgiveness, not for permission.
No, that's the theme of my life. The theme of this show is we're going to call this show Amplified Evolution. I've got a
Amplified
title.
Evolution.
I've got a title.
I love
It's
it.
our first Amplified show. We're evolving 101, folks.
That rolls right off the
Look
tongue
at me writing
too.
things down. I'm so professional.
I like it. I had my piece of paper. I was using it as a napkin.
Like I come like at least somewhat
It's-
like I got stuff, and John's like,
I threw a piece of paper on the table. I was like, this.
Notes. Do a show, motherfucker.
No, I'm not worried. I had enough.
Way
on
to be
here.
an advocate.
Yeah, and then
16personalities.com.
and I
Go
know-
there, take the test. Let us know.
16
Share your personality type on our group page. That sounds fun, actually.
16 personalities. Yeah, I do.
I thought
do
it was
wanna see
interesting.
them. I do.
And I'm
wanna see
only
them.
a slight nerd, so
Yeah, it was. It
if
was
you're like
fun.
a nerd like me or above, you'll probably enjoy it.
It was intense to read about the accuracy.
I do
of
want to
that.
say shout out to Leslie Joe on that. I actually got that link from a post she made on Facebook.
Which funny
And she's
comedian.
been funny local comedian. She's got 2 shows in town. State of the Beer Union, produced by Etchy on PFT Network, and Tidbits.
Tidbits. Oh, I
Produced
tried
by
to jinx.
Starred with Etchy, also on the PFT network. So
Yeah.
check that out. She's been talking about this for a long time. I remember I remember back in the day.
Remember
she done
when-
brought it up to me, and I was like,
Tell
"What's
me.
a computer?"
Well-
But no, she brought it up a while back, and I had said there was like a multi-person conversation, so a lot of people were talking, and she mentioned it, and I tried to throw into the conversation, where do I take that? Because I've always been curious to take one of these tests, and she didn't hear me, and the conversation kind of moved on, and I never got back to it. And then luckily, she made this post like a week or so ago on Facebook. I followed it. I thought it was interesting. Again,
Boom.
Adri took it, and then I told John we need to talk about this on the
Yeah,
show.
and
So,
and she just did an event at
Leslie Joe.
Peter from Scotch and
Oh,
Good
yeah.
Conversation just had a
We did do that last
a
week.
comedy event that we were so lucky to be able to attend.
It was Scotch and Good Conversations 200th episode party.
Yeah.
Which ironically enough, we're about to have our 100th episode party.
It seems like there's
and
a lot of
guess who
anniversaries.
just had a 300 episode party? Swervy Jones.
Swervy.
So if
Swervy
you add
Jones.
Scotch and Good Conversation
Lot of
plus
good
Funny to
shows.
Informing, you get Swervy Jones.
When we interviewed the kitchen
That's if you want to summarize his show, that's the best way I can do it.
if you and we were interviewed the Kitchen Killers and they just had their 2-year anniversary. I feel like
Yeah.
we were on Entering the Black Hole's 200th episode.
Oh, that's right.
not
Yeah,
that
we
long.
just wrapped that
I feel
up
like
a month
everybody's
ago.
having an anniversary.
Yep.
And it's all just right now in this like small little window.
Yeah, it's here August. A lot of
Wow.
birthing in August, bro. Everybody's birthday is in August. You know why? Everybody's parents fuck for Christmas and New Year's.
Oh, nice.
9
You
months
guys
later, here
said
they
it
are.
So raw too.
Well, it's
like-
just true. Your parents fucked, and that's why you're here.
yeah.
Speaking of cream pies,
Essentially.
your parents. Sorry.
Essentially.
But
and it's back to school, so take care of your kids. You
Yeah.
made them.
take care of them. You didn't pull out, so don't buy them a cream pie game.
yeah,
but
just try
do
to-
get them a book bag.
yeah, but it's your fault why there's so much traffic on the roads right now. So just try to move it to the side.
Yeah,
a
thanks for
little bit.
fucking that up, guys. But yeah,
Yeah.
no. So we were at the Nook in the Milk District for Peter's 200th anniversary show
much
party,
fun.
and Leslie put on a what did they call it? Scotch and Good Comedy is what they is
Oh,
what
I thought
Leslie
it was
hosted.
Comedy Von Taborski.
No, it was it. There, you're right. You're
Ah.
right. She thought up both, and she went with that, which was a better title, way better than what I remembered.
It's all clever.
Comedy Von
I-
Taborski. That was great. It was a good show with a lot of good local comedians. Joe Sensabella started it off, which we've had on the show before. He was
Yeah.
on our 100th episode best
Another
of
one
show.
of our great interviews. from the
Jake
first
Ricca was
one.
on it. Nas, our friend Nas, was on our show. We had Nas on.
Yeah.
He didn't close it. He did right before the last set, but it was a super funny night with really good people and good conversation. If you can't see me,
Yeah,
I did
it was
air
a-
quotes.
yeah.
If you're listening,
There's a hypothetical good conversation.
because we have to. It's weird. We have to cater to everything, the visual and the audio.
Where do I look?
Yeah.
Where do I?
What do I do with my hands?
Where's my? Yeah. What do you do?
If you ain't first, you're crashed.
But okay, so I guess it's about time that we get out
I'm
of
gonna
here.
come in you like a spider monkey. Isn't that how it goes? Monkey cream pie.
I don't know.
That's a terrible game. Don't get monkey cream pie. either.
If you pay attention to him, he's gonna keep saying shit. So I'm not even gonna.
That's fine. Just
I'm
step
not
over it,
even
guys. Just
gonna-
step over it.
Coleman, yeah, this was cool. Our first live video, man. Our
Yeah,
first
I had a
live
good
show.
time.
Yeah, it was.
I hope I looked okay in
liked
front of
it.
these light boxes.
I really don't know. I shaved.
Did you?
A little bit.
Shaved my balls. I'm kidding. Just kidding.
Okay.
I already said that.
Yeah, this is our first episode, and it only makes sense that it's 101. But this is our first episode on the Amplified Network.
Yeah, I like
It's,
that we did 100 on our own, and now we got some help.
right. And
I know my jokes work when I make the producer off camera laugh. So that's how I
I
give.
saw
That's how I
those
give my
shoulders
feedback.
shaking.
I saw a couple of giggles. I was like, check mark. That's a win.
Yeah, cool. And then
John
yeah,
laughs at the dumbest shit, so that's not a
available
barometer.
on it's usually out of discomfort. Is a lot of it. I just laugh out of discomfort. But yeah,
Awkward laughs.
So the Amplified Network. It's YouTube, Twitch, or Facebook Live.
Yep. I can run it down one last time. Twitch.tv/Amplified Network, Amplified Network on YouTube, and Facebook.com/Amplified Network. like them, subscribe to them, follow them. You will get notified when we go live.
And you will hear from us on Thursdays at 7 o'clock. And if you are just interested in hearing the audio version and checking out just our
Podcast
feed,
every Friday night.
every Friday night, it'll be out just so the very next day.
On your
Facebook or
normal
Instagram.
sites. Yeah, you can get that on
.com.
iTunes, Spotify, everywhere you get your podcast as it is now.
Yep, and we hope you guys enjoy listening as much as we enjoy chatting and shooting the shit. You can laugh with us or at us. Doesn't matter.
Both.
And Coleman,
Tip your pizza maker. Thanks for joining us, guys.
thank you.
Amplified Evolution.
Welcome. We thank you for listening with us today. We ask that you please stow away and secure all important items. There are no emergency exits. So, just sit back, relax, fasten your earbuds, and enjoy.
Coming to you from sunny Orlando,